So I'm Shrija. I recently started Pilates. It's been, I think, close to a month or a month and a half now. And I really like to share also so that everybody knows as to what exactly is happening with my body. So a little bit of a backdrop. I was going to the gym for about 5 years before this. And I always used to constantly face, some sort of injury problems, whether it be shoulder, and I never really could put it in place. But I finally pushed myself to change my workout, which is out of my comfort zone, and I came to Pilates. And Zaineb has been great. I mean, of course, I'll get to that, but then Pilates itself has suited my body so much because she's constantly there all the time. It's a 1 hour session. I just finished my session, so I'm like out of breath. So it's amazing. I have noticed so many changes in my body. I'm able to disconnect and connect a lot of connections in my body which I didn't even know it was possible. And just yesterday, I think, I did go running, and I used to run about 4 kilometers at a stretch, and that too was a big deal for me because I'd be out of breath, my knees would give in, I'd have a lot of heel issues. But yesterday, after I had a class day before, and Zainab did tell me that I could go running, one day after. And I did try that, and you wouldn't believe it, I was able to run 7 kilometers at a stretch. I was able to disconnect my hips from my ribs and all of that. Probably the lingo, you'll get used to it when you come here, which is what we use on a daily basis. She has an amazing studio, and she's very calm throughout the session. She makes sure she's right there throughout the 1 hour. She doesn't stop noticing your body. So I think I'm gonna be here for, for a pretty long time, and probably forever, Zainab. But yes, I really love what you've done with the space, and I really love what you've done with my body. I'm looking forward. It's just been a month. I think my testimonial will be longer after 6 months, if you don't mind. But yes, in total, it's amazing. You guys should definitely check this place out and join, please. So yes. I mean, that's up to you if she takes you in, because she's amazing, just saying. But yeah, that's from my side. And finally go into something different, which is Pilates. And I did a lot of research, looked at a lot of places, and I think you would be shocked, or rather I was too, because it just took me about 5 minutes to make a decision. I'm not even kidding. I just came here to the studio, and the first thing Zainab tells me is, okay, so you have an issue, L1 to L5. She hardly looks at me like for 5 seconds, and she tells me you have an issue, you're putting more weight on one side. Just when I came to see your studio, and that feedback, I have not gotten it from anywhere, and that feedback helped me decide that that's it, I'm coming here, because those were my problematic areas which probably I was not even aware of, and she was able to just tell me with a glance what was wrong with my body. And I have been struggling with posture for quite some time, actually since quite some time now, quite many years, because probably since I was a kid. And all the time I try to keep myself straight, and probably do a lot of mistakes along the way. So the moment I came here, it's been about a month. Every class I keep bugging her, telling her, I've noticed this, I've noticed that in my body, and every time I enter the class, she asks me rather, how is your body doing today? And I have so much of feedback to give her every class, and I think that's what makes my experience grow day by day. And coming to talking about her, she is, I would say, sweet, but then when you come to Pilates, I mean, she's so patient, sweet doesn't even cover it. So she's always next to me. It's a 1 hour session that I have just alone with her. She's always next to me, she's correcting me, she's telling me what to do. She's talking to me about my own body, which I never even knew about. So I think if you guys would want to, experience something different rather than the norms, what the society has said, gym, etc., and want to see an actual difference in your body. I mean, I always used to look at, people on TV, how do they stand up so straight, what's up with their posture, their neck looks longer, is it genetically like that? But trust me, I'm looking at the mirror and I can see the same thing now. So, it's all thanks to her. So yeah, and I'm gonna continue here for a while. So yeah, so please do check out her page. It's amazing. She does give, tips about small things which, we have issues with on a daily basis. whether it be plantar fasciitis and things like that. I do keep checking it out. So yes, please do that, and it's amazing. Please do check out this place as well. She has a really cute studio, and yes, so that's my testimonial.